I know. It's a lot. Hey, what's happening, guys? Let me turn this off. This lovely little light, which is actually made out of metal, I got from Temu. Can you believe it? So it has 5, I don't know if they're cobs. They look like just bead, the color changing LEDs, 8026B, whatever that number is. But there's 9 on each one of these, so there's 45 separate lights in here. We've got an IR sensor, on-off switch, mode switch, DC in, and it also comes with this nifty little remote. So why did I get this? And why am I showing it to you? Well, first of all, I think it's cool. Secondly, if Temu's going to give me free money to buy interesting gadgets and show them on YouTube, then I'm going to get stuff I can use. And right now I could use a little bit of stage lighting for the band. So I'm getting some stage lighting. And this, I have to tell you, I am pleasantly surprised with. This is, let me tell you exactly what it says on here. This is one piece, obviously. KTV, flashing light, stage light, LED popping lights, bar, USB, colorful lights, dormitory, bouncing sound control, strobe lights for nightclub, wedding, live performance, birthday, party, ballroom, bar, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, vacation. It's a strobing, it's a multicolored strobe light that is sound operated. This is made by a company called Home Furnishings Creative, and it sells on Temu for $21.14, which is a stupid price if you're as old as me. When I first started playing out in the 90s, stage lighting was ungodly expensive. And something like this, a sound-activated strobe light, would have been at least a couple $100. And now something like this for 20 bucks just completely blows me away. The only thing I don't like about it so far is the fact that it is USB powered. Which means I've got to have some sort of USB power or a 5-volt, wall wart or something to go with it. But as far as complaints go, like I said, that is the only one I really have. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Alright, so it looks like we got 3 really tight Phillips head bolts on top. That's good. Alright. Nope, looks like I was wrong. Perhaps I have to take these 2 off the bottom as well. They are definitely in there. One more. Hey, while we're on the topic of stage stuff, my band performed our first gig with in-ear monitors. Holy cow, did that make a huge difference. That's not going well. Screws are really soft, and I'm stripping them out with all my Phillips. So what I tend to do in this case is find a little flat blade that'll fit, and it'll give you just enough. Oops. Give you just enough to jump right out of your hand. It'll give you just enough purchase in those slots to get that out. Nope, looks like I have to completely disassemble. Hang on. It's too small for me to see. Maybe you guys can. Let's go with the extreme zoom option. Can you read what that says? Maybe when I get to editing, I might be able to See what it says. Oh, look at that. You can almost read that. Nice. Very nice. I have no complaints about this thing. It's fun. We don't have another gig until next month scheduled, but I will definitely come back and tell you guys about it. Interesting. Why is there a screw missing from there? Nothing was rattling around inside, and that is the only screw missing. Interesting. Maybe I'll order a 5-volt squirrel cage like this. It would not be hard at all to fit that in here. Maybe something like this, and then just have to cut a little hole over here and exhaust it. That will significantly add to the life of this. All right, let me put it back together. My fears were unfounded. There was no problem reassembling it. And as I'm going to put it back together, I just want to show you. They're not splined like a mic stand or anything, but these are like a hard rubber washer, so that will give you some nice grip. That's me. That's good old dumb Paul. Yeah, so the rubber washers will give you a nice grip so that when you position your lighting, it won't slip around off of your truss or lighting tree or, lighting stand, whatever it is you happen to use. Yeah, so you can tighten it down. But don't over tighten them, just a little bit. A lot of people tend to overdo it. All right, let's fire this up. I'm going to turn it on here, but I'm not going to turn the lights out this time so as not to blind you so much. And we can talk about the functions on the remote control here. So we've got, of course, our power functions. And then we have these three here that say DJ sound mode. Which DJ, they mean voice or sound. So there's a mode 1. And you can see, it just reacts. According to the instructions, this is black field sound control effect. So what I believe they mean by that is the lights are off unless there's a sound. Right? So then we have mode 2. Mode 2 says it is dynamic and it slows down the flashing speed. What they mean is now it's just going to go between different colors. It's never going to go back to black. Then we have mode 3, which says lyrical voice control. The flashing speed is accelerated. Not bad. Then we have pulse change. This says the LED pulse change effect. So what it's doing here is it is rotating through the colors and rotating through speeds. Then we have jump, which appears to be not sound controlled. But we do have a speed control here, so let's see if the speed control works on jump mode. Doesn't seem to. Then we have gradient, where it will slowly ramp between different colors: green, turquoise, blue, white, yellow, and then purpley, greenish blue. I haven't seen red yet. There we go. Now we're getting to the reds. Okay, so then we have these three buttons here: strobe R, which just strobes red lights, and for this, we can control the speed at which it strobes. Green strobes, blue strobes, and then we have red and green, red and blue, green and blue, and of course these are all, controllable like that. And RGB, which gives you a white strobe effect. Of course we have our strobe faster, strobe slower, And then we have these timing buttons. Half an hour, 1 hour, 3 hours, 5 hours, how long it will stay on. So, regardless of what you think about where I got this from, nice and cool. A smart $20 strobing stage light is a heck of a good deal. I'll put a link to where you can get it down below, along with my code. It's an affiliate code. If you use it, it won't cost you any more. And I'll make a very tiny amount of money from Temu. But that's okay, because every nickel counts. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and check out Temu. That's all I got for you. That's it. I'm out. Peace.